To be a starter at the Division I level of college football is impressive. To be an All-American, that's incredible. Then to accomplish that feat while playing with only one hand, it's unthinkable. If you look at how UCF has turned their program around since 2015, it's insane. And one of their best players during this turnaround has only one hand. Other than maybe a kicker, every position on the field needs their hands. But Shaquem Griffin proves that you don't need both your hands and you can still be great. This video is sponsored by Dollar Shave Club. Look, when it comes to shaving, I'm always stuck at what to buy at the store. There's just too many options and it leaves me scratching my head. But luckily, there's a solution. For a limited time, Dollar Shave Club is basically giving away their shower shave starter kit to new members for only $5. In the first box, you will receive their shave butter, body wash, and wipes. The actual razor itself looks and feels amazing, and it comes with a full cassette of cartridges. After the first box, replacement cartridges are sent for only a few bucks a month. So if you want to help support my channel, this exclusive deal is available at dollarshaveclub.com/KTO. Again, dollarshaveclub.com/KTO. It would be a great gift. With super simple gift memberships and e-gift cards, there is no better time to try the club. Win or lose against Auburn on January 1st, UCF has made one of the most unbelievable turnarounds that has ever happened. In 2015, they went 0-12, finishing as one of two teams to go winless. 2 years later, they stand alone as the only team to finish the regular season undefeated. A turnaround like this is so movie-like, it just seems unimaginable. Yet for UCF, this has become somewhat of a regular occurrence.
Normally for a bowl, it's a red flag if you hear teams say, we're just happy to be here. But in the case of the Wolfpack, they're coming here off a 5-7 season last year, but that was 5 more wins than UCF posted in George O'Leary's first season as their head coach last year. He's resurrected that program.
Godfrey takes a knee, and that'll do it. UCF, for the second time, are the Conference USA champions.
The 25, cuts it back into the 20, to the end zone! Touchdown, Thor Johnson! Goes 40 yards! It'll be a night to remember. Historic. UCF has won the 2014 Tostitos Fiesta Bowl.
This has to be the most up and down team ever. And at the height of his tenure with UCF, he had a top 5 pick in Blake Bortles and won the Fiesta Bowl. But after Bortles left, not even 2 seasons had finished and O'Leary had resigned. With a new coach and finishing 2015 0-12, UCF desperately needed a new identity, and one player who helped bring a new attitude was Shaquem Griffin. Shaquille and Shaquem Griffin are twin brothers. They were treated the exact same growing up, even though Shaquem had a problem. Shaquem was dealing with amniotic band syndrome, which causes excruciating pain in your hand. At the age of 4 years old, the poor kid nearly attempted to cut his fingers off. It hurt him that bad. This eventually led to surgery to have his hand amputated. Moving forward throughout his life, like I said, he was treated no differently, especially when being taught how to play football. This is what he had to say about his dad, quote, "He didn't want me to make any excuses for why I couldn't catch the ball. I took a couple footballs to the face before I learned to catch." Here's the best thing about the situation with his hand. It forced Shaquem to learn to play the game smarter. On the field, the twins dominated together, and listen to this brotherly move. Shaquille wouldn't talk to any schools seriously unless they also recruited his brother. Shaquille nearly had the chance to play at schools like Arkansas and even Alabama, but passed that all over to stick with his twin. They ended up committing to UCF, which is not a bad school by any means, but past the point of being recruited, this didn't guarantee any playing time. The deal was only good for a scholarship, not necessarily actually getting to play. For Shaquille, he was a full-time starter by 2015 and was already projecting to the NFL, while Shaquem hardly saw the field. Under George O'Leary, it just seemed unlikely he would ever get in much. And throughout the 2015 season, add the fact that he wasn't playing to how they didn't win a single game. O'Leary did have success during his tenure, but when he stepped down during the 2015 season, everything changed for the better. On the depth chart, Shaquem was officially listed as a defensive back for his first 3 years. And during 2015, in his limited time on the field, he was all over the place. But at the start of 2016, new head coach Scott Frost knew he needed to play linebacker. With his natural leadership skills, his instinctual advantage to make plays on the defensive side, and the passion and toughness he played with, linebacker was a perfect fit. UCF improved to 6 wins by 2016, and the Griffin brothers took center stage. They both played out of their minds. Shaquille was one of the best defensive backs in the conference. He had progressed pretty nicely throughout his career, and ended his senior year well. This would even help him to get selected in the NFL draft by the Seattle Seahawks. And for Shaquem, well, he dominated even more.
Pressure from Clark. Pass. Nothing there. Guess who? Shaquem Griffin. Right on cue.
My touchdown. Looking for chance. Allen batted up in the air and picked off. Second down and 10. The pump fake. Backside pressure. Down he goes. Here comes more pressure from the Knights. Griffin again.
Good block there by the running back, but it's not going to be enough. That is Shaquem Griffin. 9.5 sacks. Pressure comes and he's sacked at the 18-yard line. And who else? Shaquem Griffin comes flying through. Play action. Walker cannot escape. Down he goes on the 29-yard line. Hit right away by Shaquem.
After racking up 92 tackles, 20 tackles for loss, and leading the conference in sacks, he won Conference Player of the Year and was named second team All-American. He went from the bench to the best player in the conference in 1 year. Here's a pretty great quote from his brother. So Shaquille went on to say how he wanted teams to target his brother on the field because he only had one hand. Quote, any coach would try and exploit him. It will give him more times to prove them wrong. He loves that. The one hand makes him better. His coaches love the passion he brings. He is smarter than most players on the field and can take over a game, which is truly amazing when you think about it. In 2016, Shaquem was statistically incredible. Now in 2017, it has been all about winning. UCF has turned themselves into a national storyline. They went from 0-12 to 12-0 in 2 seasons. Their head coach was named National Coach of the Year, and their best player is playing with one hand. Is this actually real? Now, here's the next big question. Can Shaquem Griffin make it to the NFL? Well, the man has already proven anything is possible.
Side for the first time. The ball is loose, picked up by Griffin, and he